Hi guys, it's lovebooktriangle Lindsay here, and I thought I would do a video of how I'm starting to prepare for Apollycon because it's about a month away now and I'm getting really excited. So I'm going to show you what I started to do so far. Now, I don't have any suitcases of my own. My parents and I have always went back and forth with using the same ones, and last week my dad was able to bring one over. Luckily, with our flight we get 2 undercarriage bags to bring along, which is awesome because we're gonna have a lot of books to bring with us to be signed. So he brought one over to me last week, and I've been airing it out for this past week to get rid of that basement smell because that's where they keep them at their house. So I've been trying to grab some books that I know I'm done reading, or I know I'm not going to get to read before the actual event. So I've been trying to pack those. And one tip I have for you guys who are going to a big book signing is to put post-it notes in the book. Like, for example, find a title page with the author's name on it, and you put a post-it note with your name on it, so then when they're going to sign your book, if they are able to personalize it, they have your name right there for you. When I went to BookCon in Chicago a couple years ago, they actually had someone in the line giving you a post-it, and they had a pen for you to quickly write your name on it before you approach the line. But not all events do that, so it's just easier to be prepared. So I have done that with all of my books so far that I know are coming with me. And yes, it can be quite a process, but it's better to be prepared and ready to go than not. So that is something I have done. And throughout this whole Apollycon process that we've been planning to go to for over a year, but ever since we got our tickets confirmed, I have been keeping a notebook of all things Apollycon, and this is a cute little notebook we got as a pre-order incentive for one of the I think it was one of the Throne of Glass books. It could have been a Court of Wings and Room, but I'm not entirely sure which one this came with because I also got something else from one of her pre-order incentives ones. But so that's cool. And then on the back it has names of the characters on it. But I have been keeping a whole list of things in there just so I'm prepared for when I go. Like, I have a list of all the authors, books I plan to bring. I have flight information, hotel information, the schedule all worked out. I had a book schedule for my reading, not that I stuck to it, but just it's a whole bunch of different things to help prepare for such a big event, because it's going to be a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday event for me and my friends, because we are lucky enough to get the Titan Pass, which is the highest pass, which gives you access to everything except for the brunch, which the brunch you had to buy an extra ticket for. Luckily we got that as well, but the Titan Pass gives us access to a Friday signing and a Saturday signing. The Friday signing is just for Titan Pass holders, which is really cool, and I'm so glad we get that extra signing, because for some authors I have so many books, and it'll be a great opportunity to get a lot of them signed, because you never know if you're going to see that author again or not. So then in my little book too, I kept track of books that the authors have wrote. Then I have like a plus sign if I own the book. I put a circle if I read the book, a star if I already have it signed. So just weird little things like that. But I'm going to bring this along with me because it has all my information, and it's just something that is really good for me or other people who really want to be organized, to have all things of the event kept in one place. So now I'm going to turn this over and start showing you how I started to pack some things, which really isn't a lot, because it's not like I'm going to start packing my clothes and all the toiletries and all that stuff a month in advance, but let's just see what I got so far. One of the suitcases I have right now, because I don't have the second suitcase yet, I have all my books in it. So as you can see, here is the covering of the suitcase, and under the covering I actually have the books that I want in this suitcase, and on top are the books I want in the other suitcase. And I thought I could line up the edges of the suitcase and then put my stuff in the middle and on top of this protector so I could organize things better. Maybe it would stay in place when the suitcase is upright. So that's going to be fun, try to figure out if that works. So really, it's not a whole lot right now. But yeah, like I said, it's just I'll have this protector for other books that are under here, and these books on top will go in another suitcase. But I know my parents are going on a vacation before I go out, so I don't have access to the other suitcase right now. But I'm glad I have one to get started and start seeing how I want to organize things. And I just don't want to end up being over that 50-pound limit when I get there, so it's good to always check things ahead of time. Now at Apollycon, we are able to lug around a wheelie cart with us. Now when I went to BookCon in Chicago, we were not allowed to have a wheelie cart. You could bring a backpack, but they didn't want you running into people with your carts and for limited room on the floor. But at Apollycon, we are able to have one. So this is actually my scrapbook cart. I'm pretty sure it fits the limits of a carry-on. I just got to double check. But my plan for my carry-on, some books I just kind of like threw in here right now because I might organize stuff again. But my plan for my carry-on is to try to have one book by each author, just in case for some like crazy reason, knock on wood, that suitcases get lost or something happens. I want to make sure I just have one book by each person, so at least I could get that side. But I'm trying to bring heavier books for the carry-on too, so it helps with the poundage in the other bags, but also I need to be able to lift this into the overhead, so hopefully I don't make this too heavy that I can't lift it. But this stuff might not be in here, and I want to bring a book to read while I'm on the plane. I might not be able to read because I'm going to be super excited, but then I have a book in this little pouch here as well. Don't know if I'll put anything in side pouches, but it's a nice little wheelie cart that I'll be able to use as a carry-on and as a wheelie cart for the event, because it's going to be hard to lug all these books around, so it has a dual purpose. So right now, that's really where I've began for getting ready for Apollycon. I'm just getting so excited. My friends are getting excited and can't wait for it to be here. And I will for sure have a video of maybe some happenings at the event and the swag and all that fun stuff that will be happening when the event comes. So let me know in the comments how you guys prepare for events that you need to take a plane to get to, or just even events that are close to you. Is there something that you specifically do each time to prepare, or do you keep a notebook like I do just to have everything all set so you can go to one place? Just let me know in the comments below. Bye guys.